Okay guys, we are coming into WILMORE, and as you can see, the traffic is now, this road here is completely closed off going into WILMORE. The road is blocked, so they're sending, they had a big sign out that said all revival traffic must stay right. So they're bringing us in a different way, and I kind of wish I had gone the back way I knew about, but I'm kind of committed here now. And so I just wanted to jump on here and do a little video, and we're going to just show you kind of how this goes. And by the way, while we're rolling through the wonderful bluegrass of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, this county here is beautiful. It's just south of Lexington, Kentucky. Lexington, by the way, is Fayette County, and WILMORE is actually located here in Garrett County. And beautiful farms, rolling hills right here in the footland of, in the heartland of Kentucky, and beautiful fences that are typical of the horse farms. And this part of the nation is really remarkable, and it's just a beautiful place. And so I just wanted to make this recording, and so you can get a kind of an idea coming into WILMORE what this is looking like. They I thought it was interesting the other day, they begin to restrict the flow. They begin to direct the flow into Hughes Auditorium kind of very narrowly, and there was kind of one way in. And now they have done that same thing for the city. And look, also, let me just say that coming up Thursday is the National Collegiate Day of Prayer. And they're going to be, as we understand it, they're going to be broadcasting that live out of Hughes Auditorium to over 1,800 colleges and universities. And so that's going to be a major, major day. Jennifer and I just got off with a very trustworthy prayer leader here in central Kentucky. And he was giving us some details and insight into that. So they are also going to broadcast that, as we understand it, for a 24-hour period. So that you can see here, it says revival traffic left, look for event parking. Right there on the sign, revival traffic left. Really incredible. And this is going to bring us in, really the main road that we were on was Route 68. This is a little side tributary that comes into WILMORE. That's actually 1268, a little smaller two-lane road. You can see a heavy police presence out in the perimeter of the city even before we get there. So they are definitely controlling the flow in and out today in a much more specific way. Also, we had a by the way, that's kind of a beautiful house right there. Y'all say what you want to. I know I'm just driving through the country, but boys, that ain't bad right there. And so look, so what I want you to know is, here's the traffic. You can see it. We're still outside of town, and actually I probably should have made a turn back there, because the Moravians used to have a community here many years ago, and there's actually an old Moravian cemetery back out here that is very historic and remarkable. We have some friends that live right up here in this subdivision, and I may should just go park at their house and walk from here, but we're just going to process it. So we are doing this together. And let me encourage you with a couple of things. Recently, the Lord, the other day when we were in the intercessors room in the basement of Hughes Auditorium, the Lord really began to minister to me from the 29th Psalm, all about the voice of the Lord. And so I want to encourage you to look at the 29th Psalm, consider that Psalm, and I really believe that it would be a blessing to you in these days. I don't think our friend lives down there anymore, does he? No, he moved. He moved to he moved to another place. So anyway, you can see over here some construction going on, and guys, I know this is just pretty raw video. It doesn't get much more raw than this, does it? And but I'm just trying to document you know, different aspects of this move and the development of this move. And look, if you're new to our page here, let me just let you know, I say this pretty often, I do not in any way work for Asbury College or University. I'm not an alumni, I'm not an employee, I'm not faculty, I'm not staff at Asbury, and I do not represent Asbury in any way. But what I am is a man who's hungry after God and have been in pursuit for a long time now, an awakening coming to this nation that will be glorious and completely unprecedented. And so now you can see we're coming into WILMORE, getting a little closer into the campus. And so I'm just trying to keep you guys with us so that you can see. You see up there, there's a truck up there at almost that building. It's a sheriff's deputy truck. It's got his lights on. And so they're actually going to be leading us into the place where we can park. Now, we were told by a very trusted source that yesterday there was 25,000 people here in WILMORE, and I have been saying all along that there will be more people here today than that, and tomorrow, because it's a holiday, may even be bigger yet. So yeah, so here we are. You can just see coming in, cars are just parked absolutely everywhere. I know they've had an issue with people parking up on the grass, and look, if you're not from Kentucky, you can't fully understand that, but this is the bluegrass state, and yeah, we care about our grass. So they're bringing us on down in here and they're going to lead us right to where we can and cannot park. So you can just see this. I hate to just keep talking, but there's nothing else going on. So maybe I'll do a little music in the background. I could sing for you all, but no sense in that. You can see cars over here parked absolutely everywhere. Everywhere there's a space to park, there are cars parked. Now they're going to make us go one way or the other here. So we're going to go up the hill. Isn't she sweet? So she's helping us. And so we're going to go on up here. And again, you can just see, you know, looks like we're going to be parked here in this field. And so, so that's what we're going to do. So everybody's just trying to figure it out at this point. It's kind of weird in that they escorted us all the way in here, and then there's no direction once we get to this point where we are to go or not go. So Ricky's going to find him a spot. I don't know what else to do. So guys, we'll give you an update again in a little bit, but I just wanted to give you that update. And once we get settled here, we'll do another update. Thanks for joining us. And there's a move of God coming to Kentucky. It now is in Kentucky. It'll change the course of the land. So thank you guys for joining us, and we'll be right back.